I'm 20 years old and I'm trying to celebrate my 40th birthday to induce a midlife crisis, but I don't think it's working. I got out a cake and then I had 40 candles and I gathered some people around my house that knew me, to celebrate my 40th birthday. I wanted to induce a midlife crisis because I wanted to feel it and to get it over and done with. Everyone was in the room could see the cake with 40 candles and celebration decorations which said 40 and nor 20. This was really important for me and I wanted this to happen. Then as everyone was saying happy birthday to me and singing about how I was 40 years old, one guy called Steven accidentally spoke out the number 20. I looked at him and he knew that I was angry. I wanted to celebrate my 40th birthday and not my 20th, and Steve had ruined everything. It was his fault that I couldn't induce a midlife crisis. Now I was celebrating my 20th birthday instead of my 40th, and Steven kept saying how I was actually 20 years old instead of 40 years old. I really wanted to celebrate my 40th. Now Steve is my roommate and so I knew how to punish him. I started to collect his mail from the postbox, and I would open his letters right in front of him. He would beg me not to open his letters, but he didn't let me celebrate my 40th birthday even though I am 20 years old. As I kept on opening letters in front of Steve, it really started to bother him. Steven shouted at me to stop opening his letter but I said no. I told Steve that I liked opening his letters because it made me feel that I am him, that I now know what it's like to be a loser. Steve was really hurt by this and I forced him to come to my next birthday, and I was going to celebrate my 40th birthday again even though I was 21. Everyone I knew was at my 40th birthday and I managed to induce a midlife crisis. Now I know what my coworkers feel like and with this midlife crisis it really made me lose control of my life. Then in revenge Steve started to open my letters right in front of me and I begged him not to do. Steve said no because whenever he opens my letters, it makes him feel like he is me, and that he now knows what a 40-year-old guy's going through a midlife crisis feels like.